Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Justin Mott and today I want to share with you something a little bit different. At a photography festival many years ago in Malaysia, I was introduced formally and then informally to a lot of people as a Swiss Army knife of photography. And that might sound a little bit cocky saying that, but honestly, it's not too far from the truth. So over the years, I've had the privilege of working across a wide range of genres, from journalism to weddings to commercial photography, and I've done so at the highest level, and I've learned something from each one, and today I want to share that with you guys. I'll leave the business side of things out of this episode, but each genre did teach me a lot of different things on how to build and maintain my different photography brands. Before we dive in, a quick shout out to today's episode sponsor, which is my online store, askmott.com, where I offer one-on-one photography education open to all levels and all ages and open to people anywhere in the world. If you're looking for genuine, honest feedback and direction in your photography, I'm here to guide you through your photographic journey. So let's start with wedding photography. This genre teaches you how to work fast. It teaches you how to improvise under pressure. Wedding planners can mess up schedules. Weather can ruin plans. There are no do-overs in wedding photography. You have to be creative at the highest level and under the highest pressure, no matter what's thrown your way. This experience sharpened my ability to think on my feet and to deliver under stress. Wedding photography also taught me how to get a foolproof system for backup and archiving my images. Needed in all genres but learned in wedding work. Wedding photography is a mix of all sort of categories too. It's commercial photography in a sense, it's reportage, it's candid, it's details, it's portrait, both planned and unplanned, and you also learn how to work under various lighting conditions. And I started wedding photography to sort of supplement my income while I was starting my career as a photojournalist, because that doesn't pay well. Even though I love it, it doesn't pay well. And honestly, I've told the story before, but honestly, I got my first big break in photojournalism from meeting the business photo editor at the New York Times while I was sort of selling myself in New York many years ago. In person, that's how you had to do it. Networking. And one of the editors said, "Can I see your wedding photography work?" And I was like, "This is a trick question. I'm not supposed to do weddings if I'm a high-level journalist working for the New York Times, right?" Anyway, I had a folder of my wedding work just in case. Always be prepared. On my laptop at the time. There's no cloud services back then either. And she loved it. And she said, "Listen, if you can do this," she's like, "I just got married, and if you can shoot this type of art, if you can shoot these type of moments creatively, you can do any assignment that I'm going to give you." A few months later, she hired me to do my first major assignment for the New York Times in Malaysia. Actually, that's what that picture back there is, mounted and framed. That's my first cover, first assignment for the New York Times. And it all stemmed from my wedding photography work. I didn't get my foot in the door showing my wedding photography work. I showed my documentary work, but she has to see that. Next is photojournalism. Journalism taught me how to research. It taught me how to be objective. It taught me how to be fair. It taught me how to be ethical in my photography. A lot of skills that translate into every single genre. It also taught me how to work under pressure. It taught me how to get a picture no matter what. I could never come back from an assignment and say, "Oh, I couldn't get the picture because of whatever." Always had to find a way. They hired me because they expected you to get it done without any help. I always got my assignments of just a quick brief, no explanation on how to get it done, no explanation on access, sometimes paired with a writer, sometimes not, but it taught me how to be resourceful. It taught me how to get a variety of images as well and learn how to tell a story both for print and for online. Next is street photography. It's where I learned to find moments and scenes in the everyday. It's closely tied to my journalism work, especially during travel assignments in places like Yangon, Luang Prabang, Hanoi, Bangkok. Street photography allowed me to be free yet purposeful because I always had a story in mind that I was shooting for. But my editors trusted me enough to go out on the streets and get images that related to that story, and that was basically street photography with purpose. And street photography taught me how to hunt for light and when to let a scene be, when to wait on a scene for something even more special to happen, or even when to take a more interactive approach and talk to someone, ask them, "Hey, can I photograph you just doing your thing as you're doing it so I can get a variety of nice images?" And sometimes that works and sometimes better just to sit back. It taught me really how to read a scene, how to read a situation, when to wait, when to move on, and also really taught me the importance of getting up at the right time and shooting in good light. Documentary photography is something I started my career in doing. That's what I was actually doing, telling stories, really pure documentary. Before I started doing journalism, I was doing stories in my photography classes at school, and it's also what I really enjoy doing. If you ask me like what type of photography, you can only do one, that's all you want to do, I would do long form documentary. And this type of photography taught me patience, it taught me sequencing, it taught me how to tell a complete story through images. Helped me learn how to be present day in and day out, the importance of earning trust and learning about your subject. These are all key to getting a powerful story. The more time you spend with your story, with your subject, the better you can tell it through moments that just will naturally unfold. So it really taught me the importance of putting in the time, taught me the importance of going back, day after day, even if the same thing is happening day in, day out. New moments will present themselves. You'll earn more trust with your subject. You'll understand the story. You'll understand their story better, and you'll tell it in a more impactful way. It also taught me that not always, but occasionally my stories can have an impact. They can help people. They can help NGOs. They can help people doing nice things in the world. You can help get their story out, and that was always very meaningful to me. And lastly on my list, what really supports me and my living and sustained me throughout my entire career to just work as a photographer, that's commercial photography. It taught me so many things. It taught me how to be organized, stay positive under pressure, and work well within a team. Unlike other genres of photography where it can be a solo mission, commercial work is a collaboration with creative directors, producers, talent, clients, and more. On a recent shoot in Japan, I had like 30 people, and when things go wrong in any direction, people come to you. And to be a leader, because often the talent, often the team, the crew, they're looking to you as the photographer. Not always. Sometimes the client is fully in charge or the creative director is fully in charge, but often they're going to look to you as a leader, and they're going to look to you to set the mood for the entire shoot. And that's important, that you keep your cool, that you exude confidence, and that you treat everyone with kindness and respect, because truly commercial work is a collaborative process. Usually the photographer gets all the credit, completely unfair, and you have to make sure everyone gets equal credit, and you have to make sure you take care of your entire team, because without them, honestly, you don't have the right team to support you there, you don't treat everyone well, you're not going to make a good name for yourself in the industry, and you're not going to have a successful shoot. So that's it. This was a quick one. I learned a lot of things through different types of photography. I hope to still learn as I grow in my photography journey. So I hope you found these insights from my diverse experiences helpful to your own journey. Remember, every genre of photography has something valuable to teach you. Don't be afraid to explore and learn from each one. Thank you for watching this episode. Don't forget to check out my online store again if you want to tap into my experience. Also have my Northern Vietnam photography workshop, which is a once-in-a-lifetime workshop, all inclusive. Once you get here, it's a 7-day workshop this December. Check it out. There's a few slots left. Just visit askmott.com. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to have a wonderful day.